Creating Libra Queen Tumbler.
While I make this personalized Libra Queen tumbler. So this is my image that I've created. I'm actually going to put it on my tumbler. But listen, I want two on my tumbler. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to resize it to where it fits the page and everything is aligned evenly. And I want this to wrap around the tumbler. So this is my image, and we're going to add some designs back here for that. So basically what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to Elements, and I'm going to do Rose Gold Glitter. So I'm going to find something that matches the colors that's in here. So I'll be back. So I have found this cute little image here. I'm going to take it and we're going to drag it up. And what we're going to do is I'm going to drag it and I'm going to bring this forward. So we're going to right click and we're going to do bring forward, layer, bring forward. So with this image in the back, I'm going to duplicate it. And I'm going to bring it down. And I'm going to do layer, send backwards. Send. So since I've sent this to the back, this to the back, and I brought these forward. This is the image that I'm going to put on my tumbler. So let's get ready to download. So now what we're going to do, just to download this image, I have several different images that I've done. So just to download this image, we're going to go to share, download. Automatically, it's going to select all 4 pages. I'm just going to select this last page and done. And we're going to download it as a PDF print file. So once that downloads, it's going to open up into another file on my computer, which is finished downloading. So I'm going to do open file. Once my file opens, now listen, you want to make sure this image is mirrored. So I messed up and I didn't mirror it in Canva. So let me go back to Canva and mirror it. I'll be back. So we're back in Canva. We want to make sure we mirror these images. So I'm going to do flip horizontal, flip horizontal. Now I'm going to download again. Download, unselect, select page 4, and PDF print and download. So once that finished download, it'll pop up in the top here on my computer. And then I'm going to open that file. Let's delete this one. We're going to open. And as you can see, it's mirrored. So now it's mirrored to the page. It's full. This is actually how I want it to come out when I print it and sublimate it to the tumbler. So basically what I'm going to do is go to print. And we want to make sure we get the best quality of the print. So we're going to go to more settings. And then we're going to go to more settings. And then we're going to go to presentation, paper. We're going to do high. And everything else is still the same. Okay? And I'm going to do OK. And print. Now it's sending it to my Epson. So now it is printing on my Epson. I did transfer this ink that came with my Epson printer to sublimation. And as you can see, it is printing. Now you will notice when it prints and you change the quality of your print so the ink shows a little bit better. It does take a little bit longer than your normal print, but it doesn't take over 5 minutes. It probably takes about a minute, minute and a half. So while my image is printing for my tumbler, I've plugged up my oven that I sublimate my tumblers in, and I'm basically going to warm it up. So we're going to put it on 300 and possibly 75 degrees, and I'm going to put it to about 20 minutes so it can heat up. I'll be back. And today I actually have 2 tumblers to make. This is one tumbler that I've done last week, but she actually ordered another one for her daughter-in-law, who is a mortician. Shout out to the morticians, shout out to the corners. And this is for her daughter-in-law. So I'm going to sublimate this on the tumbler as well. I did print this, I just didn't video it. And I'm also going to print and show you how I sublimate the Libra Queen tumbler. So y'all stay tuned. So I am in my pantry, which I converted to my office space. Check it out, check it out, check it out. So I'm going to pull out my tumblers here. So my image is already done printing. It looks amazing on the paper. I can only imagine how it's going to look on the tumbler. So guys, come back with me so we can prep these tumblers and get ready for this cute little Libra Queen print. Alright, so I have pulled my tumbler out of my box. It comes in a presentation box. It comes with the shrink wrap. It comes with also the grip holder for the bottom of your tumbler. And it comes with a metal straw and a metal straw cleaner. So basically what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut off the white sides of the paper here and some of the edge so we can adhere it to the tumbler. So I have cut the white edges off of the sides. Now what I'm going to do, I do leave my white edges on the top and the bottom to allow me to fold inside my tumbler and fold at the bottom. So let's go ahead and we're going to get the heat tape and we're going to adhere it to the tumbler. I have wiped down the tumbler with alcohol, and I also use the lint roller to make sure no extra debris is on it as it is curing in the oven. So as you see now, I have wrapped my image around the tumbler and I'm securing it with the heat tape. Stay tuned. So I have wrapped the seam of the tumbler. Now I am going to seal the bottom and the top. Now I have wrapped the top and the bottom with the heat tape. Now what I'm going to do now is add the shrink wrap to my tumbler before I put it in the oven. So my tumbler has my shrink wrap on it. You usually will use a heat gun, but today I'm using my Conair. Don't mind my ultrasound in the back. It is an old ultrasound, okay? So let's adhere this shrink wrap to this tumbler. Now I have adhered the shrink wrap to the tumbler and I am going to now put it in the oven for approximately 6 to 7 minutes. Alright guys, so it has done baking, whatever you call it. You will use a heat resistant glove when you're taking this out of your oven. This has been cooling for probably about 10 minutes. So I'm going to use this towel here to take it out. And you know, I roll it around in my towel and then we're going to take it to my workspace. Alright, so it has finished. So basically what I'm going to do, I'm going to take all of the heat resistant tape off. I did not use a shrink wrap on this one. I tend to not like the shrink wrap. So let's get started. So I'm back in my workspace. So basically what I do, I just cut some little slits in here. And I just start to rip it. If I can. Sometimes I can't. I do wrap mine all the way around. Some of you may not, but I do. Alright guys, so let's get this off. Alright, so here we go. Libra Queen. I see a little bit of imperfection that's along the seam line, but here is really well, but it still is a great tumbler. So let's check it out in stand-up mode. So as you see here, I'm putting the slip resistant on the bottom so it doesn't slip when it's standing. So this is the tumbler. I really love how the colors come out. I really love how I added the touch of the background. And you know, the seam is a little bit off, but it is still a great tumbler. You know, everything isn't perfect. Just going to keep working to perfection and get working and keep working to perfect my craft. Thank you all for choosing Custom Embellished Creation, and thank you for watching my nice creation.